Warning: all celebrity audio recordings are from various interviews and are taken out of context. If you think I really got them on to speak with me, then you're not the brightest bulb on the Christmas tree. But that's okay because Christmas is in December. Thank you, and enjoy the video.
Hello good people! We have another exciting celebrity duel comp for you guys today, as always. And my guest today is a man who really needs no introduction. He is a true icon in the entertainment industry. He's part man, part tiger, part cocaine. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time...
Charlie Sheen. Carlos Estevez. Carlos Sheen. Charlie Estevez.
Mr. Sheen.
Janet Estevez. Ramon Sheen. Leo Sheen. Mama Dad Me. Mr. Renee Me. Carlos B. Sheen. Sheen Me Ma.
Thank you, Mr. Sheen, for joining me today. You've had a very big history with drugs, prostitutes, and other things that are considered to be taboo, but I was hoping that today, instead, we could talk a little bit about Modern Warfare 3 and your history with gaming.
Go!
Alright, let's start off with just a few questions about single player, and then we can move into more interesting parts of the game. So what's your opinion about the campaign?
Yeah, it was like from one moment to the next. I didn't know what was going to happen, and it was pretty exciting.
How did you feel about the final mission?
That was just one crazy chapter, one weird phase, and that I was this guy before it started, and so I could be that guy again afterwards, you know.
Yeah, I can almost kind of see how you would think like that, coming full circle, if you will. But on to Spec Ops. How do you feel about the newly added survival mode?
I mean, what's not to love?
Is this something you'd like to see Infinity Ward add to, expand, and make
shut
better?
Up. Shut up. Stop. Move forward.
Right. Yeah. Sorry. Why don't you tell me about your first game on multiplayer?
It was like being shot out of a cannon into another cannon.
Yeah, I definitely feel the same way after playing a new game for the first time. How did you mentally prepare yourself for Modern Warfare 3 after a year of playing Black Ops?
I don't believe in fear, and defeat is not an option, and I had to, like, live by those mottos, regardless of how I felt.
Right, and I definitely think that shows in your gameplay, which is up on the screen right now. But you sent me a bunch of games, and I felt like this one was the most exciting. There was just something about this particular game that captivated me. What do you think it is?
Because I expose people to magic. I expose them to something they're never otherwise going to see in their boring, normal lives, and I gave that to them. I may forget about them tomorrow, but they'll live with that memory for the rest of their lives, and that's a gift, man.
I've also noticed that you take a lot of damage in this game, but somehow survive a lot of these close calls.
I probably took more than anybody could survive.
Yeah, you seem to do a pretty good job of evading certain gunfights and dodging explosives. How do you do it?
Because I'm me. Because I'm me, I'm different. I just have a different constitution, I have a different brain, I have a different heart, I have a different, I get tiger blood, man.
True that, but also in this gameplay you're using your favorite gun. Why is this gun particularly your favorite?
Because it fires in a way that is, I don't know, maybe not from this particular terrestrial realm.
I've also heard you've been known to rage quit if things aren't going your way in a game. Care to share any insight on this?
People misinterpret my passion for anger. You just got to be, or I have to just be mature enough and focused enough and on point enough to know that at the end of the day, it's not just about wanting solution or wanting harmony. It's about what I can bring to it.
I really appreciate your honesty, Charlie.
I get in trouble for being honest, and sometimes I've always been the guy that's been I'm extremely old-fashioned. I'm a nobleman. I'm chivalrous. I believe that chivalry is not dead. It's just been in a coma for a long time.
You're a very funny person, Mr. Sheen. What do you think about the size of the maps, though? Are they too big, too small, just right?
There can't be any boundaries. There can't be anything that's off limits,
Exactly. I feel very similarly that the maps are just too small. In some aspects, small is good, but personally, I'd rather have a large map to move around on than a small map with tons of action. But let's fast forward to today, 6 months after the game's release. What are your current thoughts about multiplayer?
I was sitting there and I thought, okay, I volunteered for this, and that was an odd feeling because who would do that?
Very true statement. Before we started recording, you told me that the thing you hated most was panic knifers. How do you deal with them in game?
After I started cutting off their hands, they stopped.
I guess that's one way to handle them. Overall, you, just like many other COD players, are very disappointed with this game. What's your message to Activision, Infinity Ward, and the other makers of this game?
They're on a battlefield, and they let their emotions and their ego, basically, they strapped on their diapers. And so they're in breach. They're in radical breach. And sorry, guys, you screwed up.
I second that statement. Now, completely off topic from Modern Warfare 3 and gaming, you have a new sitcom coming out called Anger Management where you play a therapist. Could you tell me a little bit about this role and what this guy is like?
He's flawed. I mean, he's an ex-ball player who had anger issues, whose career ended because of an incident. I don't want to give too much away. Trying to break a bat, you know, didn't go well. And he's a guy that just wants to give something back, you know. And so, if there was one person for the job, you weren't available. Hello. So.
Last note, you're a big supporter of us commentators. What advice would you give to people looking to get involved in the gaming scene here on YouTube?
Can't is the cancer of happen. I can't do it. The Nike slogan doesn't say, just try it. Oh, okay. Just try it. No, just do it, man.
Very wise words. Make sure to check out Charlie Sheen's new show, Anger Management, premiering on the FX network on June 28th. Charlie, thank you for your time today.
Oh, right on. Thank you, Matt. Yeah, what a pleasure. Thank you.